Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast. I am joined with Ali and Billy. But you already know that.
If you don't.
If you don't, yeah, for the new people, Ali, Billy, Moe.
Yes. All right. Round 21, review. Preview. I always get it wrong. I always say review.
It is what it is.
All right. It's the preview for round 21, the exciting part of the season where we said it on the podcast where, you know, the top teams, the teams that are vying for a premiership.
What did you call it last week? The
pointy end of the season.
The pointy end of the season.
All right. It is, and this is the exciting part. You know, it's a shit go that our teams aren't really in it.
They're 3 wins out of the top.
mathematically.
We're 3 wins. You guys are more.
It's mathematically we're all still alive, even the Tigers coming last, but there are teams that are out like on top of us that are performing very well.
Yes, indeed it is.
And yes, it's going to be very hard for one of our teams to make it. If one does make it, who do you see making it?
Fuck no one.
Obviously,
if you see one making it.
Don't be a smart ass.
It would have to be the Roosters.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Dragons.
You'd have to say respect. Ben Hunt taking us to the top.
So the guy that doesn't want to be there is going to take you to the top.
Because he's got passion for the sport.
If one of our teams is going to make it, it's going to be the Roosters. But I don't see.
But like Billy said on the last video, and I did have time to sit there and ponder about it. Look, for me and you, we'd take it. We'll take anything we can get right now.
Yeah, top 8.
But for them really scraping in there.
Just to be another team that makes it.
Yeah, you'd really rather not be.
That's a shit season for them.
No, I feel like if the Roosters miss it, it builds that hunger for next season. Because we made semis for about 7 years straight or something. I don't know what it is.
2016.
If we miss it, you can't miss it twice if you're the Roosters.
We
can prove them wrong. We can. As a team, we like to prove people wrong.
That's right.
You have been all season.
For the better or worse.
Yes. So we'll see how we go.
All right. So we'll start off. Round 21 kicks off. This is being dubbed as the Battle of the Spoon. Right? Dragons versus Tigers. Now let's talk about the ins and outs.
Maybe we want the spoon.
All right.
I don't know.
You can get it if you want.
It is called the Battle of the Spoon now, but if the Dragons do win and the Bulldogs have a hard run, they could be fighting for the spoon against the Tigers. These versus the Tigers?
No, we have a bye as well.
So you don't have the battle.
Because we versus the Tigers, I reckon we'll lose against them.
Yeah, that's the...
No, they've got no one.
So the Tigers need to win 2 games just to catch up to us.
So yes, right now it is the Battle of the Spoon.
We're safe then, hopefully.
Yeah. No, you got Roosters. No, there's no way he's winning the spoon.
No.
There's no way.
It's literally...
Didn't I just say we're proving people wrong?
There is no way. Prove me wrong. There's no way.
It'd be good to see.
There's no way they win the spoon. All right, so Dragons...
All right, if the Roosters get the wooden spoon, you don't only eat an onion... Has it been 2 minutes yet?
Yeah.
You eat...
That's fair.
Done. Fuck, I hope the Roosters get the spoon now. All right, so Dragons, Tigers, ins for the Dragons.
Before we go on, what happened to the onion?
I don't know.
What did happen?
We've been delaying this thing.
Wallah, I bought one. Wahat I bought one and my wife used it to cook.
Only...
In the kitchen.
It gets used.
Wallah, she used it.
Babe, please cook it, please.
No, wallah, she used it. Literally on Sunday she used it.
She made an onion soup.
I'm like, where's the onion? She goes, oh, I used it. I'm like, oh, all right.
He always does the same...
Because isn't that what she sounds like?
It's always the same thing.
All right, so ins for the Dragons. You got Hunt, Sloan, Jack Bird is in the
17.
Is in the 17. Yeah, so he's on the bench, and Russell gets a start.
Yeah.
Okay, and he did look good in his debut, playing in the centres. And then you have Nofaluma back for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's a second row. He had to play in the centres.
In the centres, yeah, and he done all right.
Yeah.
Honestly, done all right for player, big body out of position, and then Nofaluma's back for the Tigers. This is the
Battle of the Spoon.
Battle of the Spoon, but I see the Tigers as they're going to win the spoon. I think no matter what happens here, I do think the Dragons can scrape a few wins. I think I'll get very close. You'll probably end up on top of us. Right, we do have that bye, but maybe I don't see us winning another game this season.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't. I've seen our run home.
With no Saxton as well.
It's very hard.
He's only out for 2-3 weeks.
Toby Sexton's out for 3 weeks, but that's
enough to lose.
2 games left, right? Toby Sexton's out for 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks with a broken nose. So, we've seen when Flanagan came on, he done nothing. So
is he named to start?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flanagan's a halfback. Yeah, so...
Do you want to toss the pen?
No, sack it, bro.
You can do it for him.
Over it. Just no 6-0 and I'll be happy.
You just can't do that again.
Look, if anyone's going to do it, it's Penrith.
Or with that team that they've listed. But we've jumped ahead. All right, let's go back. Dragons, Tigers, right? So, I do think Dragons are safe from the spoon. But it's going to be fun to watch. Just it's
going to be. I feel like it's going to be big points scored because we're both going to just leak points.
well, you guys have Ben Hunt, who can create points and create things out of nothing.
That's I think one of the major things that separates us right now.
Yeah, and the Tigers have Buller.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so
I reckon.
Here we go.
And don't quote me on this because
you're getting quoted.
they always prove me wrong.
You're getting quoted.
Sloan's going to have a blinder.
Okay.
He's going to play better than Buller.
Nah.
That is very, very, very bold.
Yeah, that hits the bold section.
Because I feel like against the shit defense, him and Ben Hunt are going to try to do some shit.
Yeah, but I feel like Buller will pop off no matter what. He'll have a good game.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not going to have a good game, but I feel like Sloan just
have a better one?
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
Do you reckon your backs are better than the Tigers' backs?
The Tigers have a good team.
They have good backs as well.
They do have a good team.
Do you think Dragons' backs are better than the Tigers' backs?
But if you look at their teams on paper, Tigers should win easily.
Yeah.
But what's happening at that club is fucking going crazy. That story between, what's it called?
Fulton and Benji.
Fulton and Benji just doesn't want to go away. So I think usually when there's smoke, there's fire. So there's something there.
Well, out of the bottom three teams, your team, my team, and the Tigers have the better roster out of all three of us.
100%.
And
but they've got so much shit going on. Like they've got that. Apparently, Tim Sheen's fucking. They're looking at sussing out what's going to happen with him.
Probably move him along.
The owner, though, I don't know what he is, but I forgot his name.
Pasco?
Hajj bin Talis.
Apparently, they want to get rid of Pasco too.
He came out and literally, I watched it this morning. It was last night on NRL 360, and he said Pasco's job's on the line, full open.
So just heavies now.
Open, and
he's been there too long. I think he needs to go.
Yeah, but whoever they've brought in has just done nothing.
Just like the Dragons, it's a graveyard.
Yeah, it's getting bad there, but it's like, fuck, what is going on? It just keeps digging themselves in. I think they just, like I said on the podcast, just relax. Season's done, relax. You've got a 2-year plan with Tim Sheens being the coach whilst Benji learns his trade under Tim Sheens, who's a great coach.
Not even a year in and you're already
and you want to sack him, and you want to get rid of the whole plan. You got to give it time.
Yeah, they just didn't see this coming with the roster they have.
Yeah, I agree. Like we said.
We all said top 8.
We thought, do you think they want to make top 8?
We're close to it.
Yeah, like I thought, 100%. I thought it was Tigers, Bulldogs, teams around there who were going to fucking push for the 8.
Fuck, I was wrong. Fight for the 8.
Yeah, I was so fucking wrong. But
I don't think anyone predicted the ladder that's there right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's been a chunky
It is. It's been very, very... it's been very fun, but it really has.
But like me and your brother were talking about it at the gym. Do you know what's coming fourth, just off your head?
Raiders.
Yeah, it is Raiders, isn't it? Yeah.
How the fuck are the Raiders
but they're for and against is rubbish.
Minus 55.
Yeah, they're for and against is rubbish. For a top 4 team, it's crazy.
They're the only ones in the minus.
Because they get thumped when they lose, but when they...
But even when they win...
A lot more than...
They score big points in the first half and then they end up getting...
Yeah, they coast, yeah. All right, so Dragons, Tigers, who do we have? We'll start with you.
Tigers.
Yeah? I've got Dragons.
Dragons.
All right, let's move on. Rabbitohs versus Broncos.
This is a big one, man.
This is a massive one. All right, let me talk about the ins. So, bear with me. Rabbitohs.
It's a list.
Murray, Graham, Walker, Cook, Arrow, Kalon-Matangi, and the big one. Out of all them names, there's a bigger one to come. Latrell Mitchell's back for the Rabbitohs. The Broncos.
Full squad, bro.
The Broncos. Literally every single one of them back.
Full strength.
Every single one of them back.
Oh, I'll talk about
Broncos.
Campbell
Graham back. Yeah. All right. Broncos, Haas, Walsh, Carrigan, all back. This is going to be a very good game.
It's going to be a cracker of a game.
This is going to be a very good game.
That's Friday night?
Friday night, but this is the early game.
Oh, what?
Is it?
It's a late game.
Is it the late game? Who's
It's
playing?
You missed the game, bro.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because the Warriors are first.
See how I wrote it? You see how I wrote it? We'll go back to it. So that's a late game. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff, all right? So a lot of backs for both teams. The Rabbitohs finally have their team back. I think they're coming, 7th, 8th now?
They're 8th right now.
Yeah, 8th right now.
Low on the 8. They've lost a lot of games with all them players out. They lost to the Dogs. They lost to the Dragons in that run, which are teams that they would have been expected to beat with their full squad. They have to start getting wins because the teams behind them, like the Cowboys, who else is there?
Cowboys, even Titans, Manly, all behind them.
Can pull it up. Manly, Knights.
Everyone's behind them.
Knights are there, and they're playing good footy. They got to pick it up as soon as possible.
The march to the final
has to start now.
This week.
Has to start now for them.
It will.
Yeah, every single team has their full team back now.
Yeah.
That's it. It's done.
Yeah, so even with the Broncos, they've got a lot of their firepower back, man. And that middle it's of course Flegler and Ricky are out for the season, but getting Payne Haas back is huge. Getting Carrigan is huge, and Walsh at the back has been
outstanding
signing of the season. In my opinion, they're gonna be good, and it's gonna be a cracker game. Now, who do we have?
I have the Rabbitohs.
I've got Rabbitohs.
Nah, Broncos.
You've got Broncos.
Only because Lachul's going to be unfit from the time he's been away.
I feel like if they use him wisely, he'll go alright.
If Lachul plays to his potential, they're going to win this game.
And they've
Just
rested him.
his
Like,
defense.
they've
Just
let
his
him
defense
rest.
is crazy.
They've let him rest. Like,
But-
they couldn't bought him back 2 weeks ago.
I honestly think if they put Munro over Tane Milne, Rabbitohs have a better chance with the right side. I don't rate Tane Milne.
Who'd they pick?
Tane Milne over Munro.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
I thought Tainamune lost his spot, to be honest. After the past 2
Munro
weeks.
in those 2 games
Killed it.
scored
Who's their
what?
best player?
4 tries.
Who's their best player?
So
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
That's who is he on extended bench?
Nah, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. I just know the 17.
Hopefully they don't
I
want
didn't
him.
see him on the outs. So I think he's on the extended bench. But
We'll
wow.
take him, bro. I'll take him in a heartbeat. They don't want to play
He
him.
looks
we'll
like a
take
gun, 18-year-old, and he's like plays with that much confidence. Wow. Speed to kill. So yeah, we've all got me and Mo have Rabbitohs. You've got Broncos. I just think South with all them players back, like we said, Cody Walker is the informed player of the competition right now. He really is. I feel
Just
like
Broncos have a lot of firepower as well, you know.
They
Reece
do.
Walsh back at the back.
100% they do, but I don't know. I feel like Rabbitohs get to win there. All right, now we go to the early game on Friday because I missed it because the way I wrote it. Warriors versus Raiders. Only back is Horsburgh comes back in for the Raiders after
Fucking big red.
missing for Origin, and then Papali'i named on the extended bench. He's back from his hamstring injury.
They'll play him. They have to play him.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It is a hamstring, so they usually do take long, but he's listed on the extended bench. Warriors 1 through 17, no changes there. In New Zealand, against the Raiders, who are, like we said, top 4. If the Warriors win,
They
they
can
jump
leak
them.
points, and they can leak
The
points.
Raiders can leak points, and the Warriors can score.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a nice little
Some good games
equation
this
there
week,
for the Warriors. All right, yeah, it's gonna be a good game because it's 4th versus 5th. Right, if the Warriors win, they jump them. Okay, and they get that top 4 position, which we all want here. Right, we would love it for them to get a home final. Who do we have in that game?
Radio.
I have Warriors 13 plus.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I have Warriors in a hammering.
I was going to say I have Warriors very comfortably.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to say.
I think Warriors are gonna win easily. Bro, they're just on fire. Honestly, on
Very
fire.
comfortable.
Last week's performance, I was like, wow, man. I thought they would win against the Sharks, but not in the manner that they did.
Yeah, no, the way they play. Even though the Sharks did play poorly as well.
100%, but
The way
But
the
they
Warriors
tend to do
played.
so. They tend to do so against
Yeah.
top 8 teams.
But the Warriors, I did not expect that. I was watching, I was like, wow, like what's going on here, you know?
well, they're 0-9. I read it today. 0-9 against the top 8 teams.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Sharks.
If you want another pop prediction, I reckon Sharks miss out on the top 8 completely.
Yeah,
There's a good chance.
it's-
If they
it's
can't beat a
look-
top 8 team.
it's looking like it, bro. Honestly, it's looking like it.
Yeah, it will be.
And their home run,
Oh, it's rough.
Is it?
It's rough.
it's rough. It's very rough, right?
I don't say win, maybe one other game they'll win this year.
I seen.
What, do they have like Penrith and stuff?
I can't remember, but I was saying it was a rough home run. But I seen a little post. I think it was NRL.
Penrith next week.
There you go.
Oh my
Penrith
God.
next week for the Sharks, and then they have
Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs.
That's 2 losses.
It's rough.
Titans.
Titans.
I reckon Titans will get them.
It'll be very close. Cowboys.
I don't think it's bold anymore, bro.
Knights.
And then the Knights.
Oh,
So
Knights
out of
can
all
beat
them games, they've got 2 winnable games for them, in my opinion.
Right.
Knights the last one?
Last one's the Raiders.
So they're all losable games.
Yeah, but like out of all them games, 6 games, there are 3 that I feel like they can win. The other 3, I feel like they have no chance. Against Rabbitohs, Cowboys, and
Penrith next
Penrith, I feel like they lose all 3.
I reckon Knights and Raiders can get them too.
Even Knights,
Even the
Raiders,
Titans
and
can
Titans
get them, but I'm saying I would tip the Raiders and possibly the Knights over them, and possibly the Titans.
Yeah, that's
actually.
what I'm saying.
I
It's
think
gonna
the
be-
easiest, not even easiest, but just for the saying, Knights.
Yeah, and Titans.
But
But
the Knights,
Ponga
if they keep
plays
if
good.
they keep playing the way they're playing,
Yeah.
all right.
Something.
So yeah, the Sharkies, and I sent a post where it said their last 4 seasons, I think it was 0-9 this year, 2-9 last year against top 8 teams. The one before that was like 1-9. It's been very, very bad. Their
we
form
even
against
have a
top
win
8
against
teams.
the top 8 team.
Yeah, we do too. It's
do
crazy.
Sharkies, bro.
Crazy. All right,
Who's
so
that versing again? Sorry.
they are playing.
No, this is not the Sharks. This is
Who's this?
that's Warriors.
We were talking about
Raiders.
Warriors Raiders, and then we got
Ah,
onto.
okay.
So
Also speaking of the Raiders, did you see Ricky Stewart might be coaching New South Wales?
yeah, I seen that. There are a lot of people have been pushing for it, but I think, like I've said before, like I feel like the role of a New South Wales coach now has to be focused solely on New South Wales.
Yeah.
Alright?
Can he coach the Raiders and New South Wales?
Yeah, he can.
Is
That's how it
possible?
used to be. Yeah, that's how it used to be. That's what they used to do. But I feel like it's a full season. It's a year-long job now because you have to start blooding them through, getting them into the system. We've seen what that's done for us. You know, we've had Otukumanu in the system for honestly 3-4 years. 3-4 years been in the system.
I don't think
For him to get him play 10 minutes and then drop him.
Badman
He needs
Best.
to be rested.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's right,
Badman
he
Best
did
was
it.
ever in the system. He just made.
No,
it
he
over.
was in
he?
the system, yeah.
But
He
you
was in the
see,
system
I
for
still
a while.
remember he scored that game-winning try. Remember in
In
Queensland.
under 16s. I seen it pop
older.
up.
Wasn't that 18 to 20?
I don't know. It was young, but I seen it pop up and I'm like, fuck, bro.
Kapawari put him through. I
Yeah,
remember.
Albert
Hapawari.
Hapawari. Yeah. So anyway, Warriors Raiders. We all said Warriors by a
Comfortably.
landslide. Yeah. Move on. Titans versus Roosters. So the biggest thing out of this game, well, James Teddy's back for the Roosters, pushing Manu back to the centres. Right, AJ Brimson back for the Titans after missing out because of Origin. The big story here is Tino is out. Tino Fasumala Awi out for 3 weeks
Fuck, that's big.
for a tackle. I didn't think I thought it was a fine.
The shoulder charge.
The shoulder.
But he's got that record.
That's
It's
what
his
it
name,
is.
yeah, it's his
That's
name.
literally what it is. His name, and they're like, no, we've got to stamp this out here because they showed the shoulder. They showed the shoulder charge, right? It wasn't. It didn't connect to the head. It was the action of a shoulder charge.
Like it was literally clear as day.
He
Like
just didn't wrap his arms.
Yeah, didn't wrap his arms, but I was like, bro, it's fucking soft for 3 weeks. But
They're trying
it
to
is-
make an example.
It
of
is
him.
no, but it is clear. A shoulder charge, grade 1 is
Yeah,
3 weeks
yeah,
off the bat, and that's what he copped. So, you know, it's good that they stuck with their guns by going with whatever they've ruled it to
Especially
be.
with
But
the big name of the game.
yeah, but it pisses me off because I bought him in last week for Supercoach.
because a lot of people did. A
Fucking
lot.
pissed me off. So he's out for 3 weeks. But yeah, so big out for the Titans, a massive out, right? We've got Titans versus Roosters, both the fullbacks back. Who do we have in this game?
I don't see myself tipping the Roosters.
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm tipping
I
Titans.
can't. It's the Titans.
I think the Titans are shit. I think they're very overrated.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, they're good, bro.
No, they're overrated.
Me too.
I just, the Roosters are just fucked.
Yeah.
They find ways to lose a game. Wallah, they find ways to lose it. It's crazy.
Discipline.
My
It
heart,
is. You guys are just.
my heart's telling me to tip the Roosters.
That's
but
what mine is.
I can't do it.
Even when I think about it, I go, fuck, I think it's Roosters will win this. But fuck, let's see when the game starts. They'll give away 30 penalties.
Yeah.
They'll go down by like fucking 40 and then they'll start playing well.
I think the Titans left side's going to run a muck on the Roosters.
You reckon? Cam Pereira?
Camp- Yeah, David Fafita.
Kelly, David Fafita, Kieran Foran.
Yeah.
It's been their
That's
strong
a-
side
that is
this
a
year,
lethal
but-
side, bro, straight up.
Yeah.
But they are attacking Manu.
And by himself.
Porga's good.
Who's next to him? Fucking Egan Butcher. Oh, it's Radley. Oh, Radley's got good defense.
They're all right. I think it's gonna be tight. But the Roosters have just burnt me too much this season. But you know, saying that, I might change my tip. This one's very close for me because if the Roosters play to their potential,
That's the closest one for us.
yeah,
everyone.
I was gonna say Roosters play to their potential. They'll win the
It'll
comp.
be, it'll be Roosters 13 plus.
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Bold prediction.
What bold predictions? Who we are? We beat teams by 13 plus.
Wow.
All right, move on. Knights versus Storm. So, Gagai back for the Knights. It's only inclusion where Storms have no changes. I think this is the test for the Knights. I think if the Knights are
If they're serious.
if they're serious and they're going to push for this top 8 berth, they have to come out and you know, they can lose this game and still be in the contention, but it'll be very hard for them. But against a Storm, a strong team, we've seen what they've done to the Roosters last week. I feel like the Knights, if they can come out and beat them, will send it'll do a lot for their chances of playing top 8 finals footy. Saying that, I do think the Storm win and win comfortably.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Is that
It's in Newcastle. But I just feel like the Storm are coming into their own. I think Munster's rested. Even last week, it didn't have to do much.
Yeah.
It looks like everything's clicking.
I do look. I'm sure all three of us here are tipping Melbourne,
Yeah, but I think Knights.
but I feel like it's going to be closer than you think.
I feel like Storm are just going to try to put a statement out. And Knights have a lot to play for, and I feel like the Storm are going to be like,
If
nah.
Ponga comes out and just fires me,
Yeah,
gonna be closer than
that's all it is. If Ponga fires, the Knights go very, very well. Right? It's literally off the back of him. So yeah, what Storm?
Yeah, Storm.
Storm, yeah. But you still think it's going to be close? I think it's going to be Storm's masterclass. I really do. I feel like this is the time where they always shine after Origin. They always pop off.
They have a tendency of
popping off now.
Tendency.
All right, so Cowboys versus Eels. The only out is Eels. Reagan Campbell-Gillard out.
And Sivo should be out.
Sivo should be out, but they've named him. But they're gonna fight the Chargers. Reagan Campbell-Gillard's one I thought should have been a send-off on the day. I don't know if you've seen it.
You know that the same night Crawley came out straight away. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Straight away put an article, like literally an hour,
And he said
2
it
hours
should have
after
been a
the game.
send-off.
Yeah.
I didn't even say that. I just literally watching that game. I'm like, because I was watching it here when it happened.
Yeah,
we were sitting here.
We were filming when the article came out.
Literally, we were sitting here. And I was like, fuck, how isn't that a send-off?
Yeah.
What do you have to do
know,
to get sent off?
so
now?
they
Literally,
Screenshot.
knee dropped the man.
Bro,
But
they-
if you fucking accidentally hit your shoulder connects to a chin, accidentally,
3
he's
weeks.
falling into your chin. You don't even in your shoulder. You don't even move off.
3 weeks as well.
This fucking looks at the cunt, drops his knees into his spine,
That's what I was going to say. There's a screenshot of it. He's looking at him like
looking
this
at him,
and, knees
and then drops
inside.
his knees. It was such a bad fucking tackle or whatever it was, bro. It was
He
bad.
was trying to inflict pain.
It was so bad, like, because his arms were like, he literally done this with his arms. It's not even trying to tackle.
Yeah.
He lifts his arms
And drops his...
and drops his knees. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow, that's rough.
And that was it anyway. So he got sin bin. So
How long did he get? Does anyone know?
4
Yeah,
weeks?
like 4 weeks as well.
He got a long time. He deserved it,
He
right?
does deserve
It
Three or
was
4 weeks,
fucking
it's one of
bad.
them.
It was fucking bad, right? So he's out for the Eels. This is a massive game for both these clubs. Both,
Because they're both hanging there.
but I think Eels are 7th, and the Cowboys are 9th. And they're just, both teams are just like right there. They're fighting, skin and teeth, just trying to make it through to the finals.
Just
Saying, bro.
Skin and teeth.
Just comes here, you know what I mean? All right? But they're trying hard to fight for the finals. Massive game for whoever wins this. Who do you reckon wins this game?
I reckon Cowboys 13 plus.
Wow, that's a bit cool.
It's not that big, but trust me.
I think Cowboys win, but I really hope Para win.
Why?
I don't want Cowboys to make finals.
I'd rather Para miss it.
I can't stand Para.
I
Everyone
can't.
at work goes for Para. Everyone.
Even though Gutherson's try last week wasn't a try, but all good.
Why?
He was out.
No, he wasn't.
They should have... Actually, that offside thing,
Which one?
the ref bitched it. He didn't do it.
Oh, what the...
The Eels ran offside.
Yeah. But he called him. He called his name.
He did.
And he
Called
moved
him
and he
like 3
stopped.
times.
He literally, Reagan! And then he stopped. So I didn't mind that one. But yeah, so who you got?
Cowboys.
Yeah, I think Cowboys win comfortably as well. I think the Eels, if they were serious, they would have thumped the Titans last week. I really do. Because they were the way better team, yet at one point they lost the lead.
They couldn't execute.
But you could
They
blame
couldn't
you could blame the
execute it.
2 sin bins. They
Yeah,
had
but
11 players at one stage.
Yeah, they fucking... It was well deserved.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they put it on
Look,
themselves.
the only reason
without
Titans
the
can make
sin bins, it would have been a different game.
Yeah, of
obviously.
course.
They
Yeah, because they scored
the
2
Titans,
tries.
Yeah, scored 2 tries.
They took the lead, half time because of it. But yeah, so yeah, I think Cowboys win this. They're in fucking red hot form.
Yeah.
What is it, 6 wins in a row?
Yeah,
They're on
6 the
fire
trot.
right now. So, yeah. Cowboys, I think, get the job done there, but I want them to miss the finals. Just because of my early prediction. That's the only reason. All right. Panthers versus Bulldogs. Now, again, bear with me. Okay, so ins.
Another long list.
Brian To'o, Isaiah, Martin, Cleary, Crichton.
So why'd you start off naming the full name and then just cut off to the last
Because
one?
that's how I wrote it.
He got lazy halfway.
Because I wrote Brian To'o and I'm like,
It looks
So
like
he,
he just
he
writing.
drops
top.
full, Martin.
It's just weed writing top.
Brian To'o, Yo, Martin, Cleary, Crichton. All back for the Panthers. We have Kikau and Adokar on our extended bench. Sexton out.
Why is Adokar on the bench? Is he injured? Is he?
I
hamstring?
don't know.
I
I
think
think,
they don't wanna
I
risk
think,
him.
I think he's just trying to rest him. Right? And because there's fucking no point anyway. And Sexton out for Flanagan.
That's a good
Yes,
trade.
Flanagan in. Yeah, so I see Flanagan, guiding us
Dominating.
around, kicking game. Like,
Well,
I reckon he was just like slot 7 field goals just for a laugh.
All right, I got Dogs by 13 plus.
For
Easy.
laugh.
Dogs
Easy.
13 plus. What do you reckon?
Easy. Panthers are in a fucking rut. They've got all their shit players back.
Cold.
I honestly hope it's another 6-6-0. I really do.
It's
What
not
do
the,
Do you pray for that too?
no.
Why?
No, I don't. Why?
Alf
Why?
Seralda.
No. No, I don't want Serraldo out. I
Take everyone's head.
don't want him out. I
You
still want
remember-
someone sacked, but not him.
Well, that hasn't happened.
No one's been sacked. It's like we forgot it happened.
Well, they just brushed over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck.
they moved on. That's it.
So, well,
I mean, fucking.
Hurts.
Honestly, I took like 10 years off my life span with that fucking rant.
last week's loss, Serrata came out and said, "Oh, it was unacceptable." Blah blah blah. But when you got thumped 66-0,
We were
they
expecting
came
it.
out with, I thought the boys played better than what the score showed.
Well, last week I felt like the score was way better than what we played. I don't think we were that bad. It
remember
was a
that.
20-point difference last week.
You didn't play bad.
That's what I'm saying. The 20 points was huge. Like, it didn't actually show a good reflection of the game. 6-6-0 was fucked.
Yeah, but we didn't play that bad. And again, I will do
Yeah, wallah. Hayat Allah.
You what, mate?
All right, so, yeah, I feel like my Panthers with all their players back, and they're popping off right now.
Hey, but what a game to bring it back, Nathan Cleary. It'll be a nice training run for him.
I swear to God.
Brian
Wallah, and they'll rest him with 60 minutes
Yeah,
to
they'll
go.
play him and just rest him off.
Straight out, 60 minutes to go.
When
give
they
him a
hit
break.
70 plus, they'll just rest
Give
him.
him a rest. What, so half an hour in?
Yeah.
No, I do feel like the Panthers do get an easy win here. Big win.
Easy win, but you should score some points. It won't be in there.
I hope so. I don't see how.
Wilson.
I feel like
Oh, you know what?
I feel like
Probably
a fucking kick will go up, and then it'll fucking ricochet, and then maybe Flanagan dives on
Probably
it. I don't know.
not. I forgot that Sexton is not taking pressure off Burden no longer.
Yeah, Burden's up.
Yeah, but Flanagan's taking pressure off.
Flanagan
I think
puts
it's-
more pressure on him.
I think he's piling pressure on.
He just puts more pressure on him. But yeah, so here we got
Penrith, 13 plus. Smashing on the week.
Bulldogs.
Look.
All right, so we've got Sharks versus Eagles. So Bulldogs, Penrith.
He's not
Sharks.
tipping
He
the
said Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Wallah, he did, and he hasn't changed
Back in the
it.
ball, I'm putting $10 on it.
Sharks versus it's big money if you do.
That's 120.
It's 120
Big but astaghfirullah. We don't condone betting here. All right, Sharks versus Eagles. Okay, Sharks. Finucane back. Trindle comes in for an injured Matt Moylan.
It's not injured, they got dropped.
Who? Oh, Matt Moylan got
He
dropped.
And Talakai to the bench.
Wow.
Yeah, big
Oh,
channel.
Stark on the bench. Wow. Fitzy, eh?
He flipped
That
it.
was
Yeah, he
Fitzgibbon.
came out and said,
Swinging the axe.
And I do reckon Trindle is a very good decision.
Trindle
He's
is
a freak.
Such a
so
good
much
player.
better than Matt Moylan.
Who won the ball?
I don't know how no one signed him as of yet because he hasn't been playing first grade.
Oh, after this, Moylan's gone.
Well, you know what? If Trindle, though, with him and Hines in the halves, you feel like them games that we're saying, oh, they might lose. Got to push them.
We'll see this week.
We've got to see how it comes out.
He was when the Sharks played this season. I think they went 3-1 before Hines came back into the team, right? Or 2-1, right? Beginning of the season, he was the halfback, guiding him around. He played very well.
Well, Nick Hines has been playing very well too.
Yeah, but he was without Nico Hines. Now imagine him
With
With
Hines.
Nico.
with Nico Hines.
Would you put Trindle at 7 and Hines at 6?
No. Okay, but the same because it's the same thing. They play the sides.
I think Trindle's a runner as well, yeah.
They're both good, but Trindle can do a lot of things. But Matt Moylan is, he can run, and he can pass.
But he doesn't run.
Yeah, I know. That's the
This
thing.
is a big call up, and we got to see how he handles it.
I honestly reckon Trindle do well.
I think Trindle will do.
I've
well
watched
too.
him. He's
I think he's very good.
He's very confident. It's good.
Listen, the Sharks had the patch of like that crop of youngsters that came through. It was Trindle, it was Metcalf, and Connor Tracy, all halves, and they're all fucking guns. They're all guns.
Just look at Metcalf, bro.
Look at Metcalf popping off. Trindle at the beginning of the year done very well with no Hines, and you have Connor Tracy who's been injured all season. But that guy, they put him anywhere and he kills.
But
it.
how's he kill that centre?
I
How?
don't understand.
Connor Tracy, like you said before, wherever you slot him, he does kill it. Center
Yeah,
kills
but
it.
for his size at centre, he was scoring tries,
He
following
was
off
killing
people.
it. He was getting defending.
Yeah, I don't know how.
He's such a good player. But yeah, so that they came all through, and Trindle gets to prove his case to actually make that spot his. All right, because I thought thing was injured. What's it called?
More than
Moylan.
dropped.
But bro, fucking good on him.
Yeah,
Fitzgibbon.
Fritz is swinging
And that's
that.
another good coach. He sees a problem. All right.
Yeah.
Go.
But so they do have Manly, who again, without Tommy Turbo, who I think as soon as Tommy Turbo was out, boom, line straight through them. I don't think they can make the 8. They're playing well. They impressed me last week against the Cowboys. To stay
They
that
did
close.
well, yeah.
They did very well, right? And that's literally playing with one side. Because Schuster just, he's got to aim up. He really does. He's got to aim up and take pressure off fucking Garrick and
He's got to give Garrick some good ball.
DCE. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of pressure on him because right now Garrick's only runs come off either DCE or
Or a kick return.
a kick return.
And Garrick they're giving him early ball. You meant to, like, instead of running to the line and giving it.
Yeah, well,
they're
you
giving
got
just early ball. He has to do something.
Yeah,
himself,
but you got to be more unpredictable, right? So what are you gonna give? You have to give him late ball. You have to give him early ball. You have to give him everything.
Shustan is no lookers. Not doing
even early ball's good for him because he can find it.
Yeah, but you got to mix it up.
If
Schuster just keeps giving him early, then everyone knows what's gonna happen.
It's never early. It's he's gonna do that little goosey.
He grabs it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but so let's see what happens.
McKenzie pass, bro.
Let's see what happens with Schuster's performance. Saying that, let's
remember
go.
him. That's literally him.
Sharks versus Eagles. Who do you have?
Sharks.
I've got Sharks. Yeah, I've got Sharks. I feel like it just
bounce back. They like to bounce back.
Tom Turbo. Yeah, they do. And Seagulls are
a bottom 8 side.
Beneath them. Are they? Check where Seagulls are.
No, Sharks in the top 8. Seagulls are out of the top 8.
Are they? Where are Sharks sitting?
Like 6.
Oh yeah, 6. That's right. Yeah. So they should beat them. Going off form, sitting in 6th, and they're underneath them. All right, and that is the week or the round coming. Okay, round 21. That is the preview.
The wrap up of the preview.
That's the wrap up of the preview. I'm wrapping up the preview with a wrap up of the preview. All right, round 21. It's going to be fun, interesting to watch. It drops on Thursday. Just quickly, we'll give a plug to the other video that came out. If you haven't seen it already, go to our channel. Make sure you watch it. Now, so you share a security story with the beautiful people at home.
We do have time. We have time,
and we do have a lot of stories from our security days. For those who didn't know, we used to all work security, all 3 of us together.
Yeah.
And we ran amok.
Yeah, we had a good solid 5-6 years.
At the start, we're pretty serious.
At the start, yeah, because you're scared. You don't know what's going on.
And then eventually, we're just like, do we really care about this job?
I swear to God, that's what it was. The day I said, I don't give a fuck.
Do you remember that when we did that? I remember the exact shift. That's it. No,
field day.
No.
For me, it was field day.
For me, it was Harbour Life.
Oh, was it?
With when we were promised good positions and we got absolute.
Oh, the one we put outside.
That one.
Yeah, but that was our first year.
I had a good position that day.
Where were you?
I was patrolling inside. I was roving inside.
Were you? Yeah. I was outside. I remember that shift, bro. I was sitting there and I was talking to another security guard and I'm like facing him and he's looking at me talking. And then out of nowhere, like he's talking to me, no. Oi, what the fuck? Like that. And then I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn around and there's some girl has pulled her fucking pants down and just taking a shit.
I remember that.
She's just sitting there taking a shit in the middle of the street.
And
I turned around like, what the fuck? And this guy's going off. Get the fuck back inside! Back inside.
That's fucked.
Indian?
Who?
Was he Indian?
Security guard? No, it was Ibi.
Oh, no way.
That shift as well, I was doing a response and there was 2 levels to this place. Like you're on the mountain or below.
Yeah, the little hill.
Yeah, well, I was on top of the hill. And it gets called over the radio that there's this bloke walking around just punching people in the face for fun.
I remember this.
So I got the exact position. I'm standing on top of the hill. So I look down the hill. This bloke is like 6'5", on gear, bro. He was like that.
So why he's just walking up to people,
just walking up to people and just clobbering them in the face and just walking off. And they want us to go freaking pick this bloke up and throw him out. The bloke was a gorilla. I turned down the radio and I did not hear nothing. That bloke was huge.
The amount of times we've done that, bro.
We would have done the same.
You know how much times we'll get the radio, turn it off. What about the day we were working at you didn't work this shift. Oh fuck, Post Malone.
That was
So working Post Malone, right? It was at Parramatta Park.
We were only there for Post Malone.
Yeah, we were there for Post Malone, and it was like the last act. So we're like, "Fuck, we're bored, bro." I'm like, "Keep us outside. We're gonna have a fucking good time. I can't be fucked for going inside." Anyway, and then we're kicking it, this and that, and then I'm like, "Bro,
it was hot.
It was hot. It was in the middle of summer. It was January time. We're like, bro, let's go get fucking Macca's because Parramatta Macca's isn't that far from Parramatta Park.
Wait, 5 minutes away.
Yeah, so we walked to Macca's and we sat there.
No, we took the car.
Did we? No, we walked there.
Because we ended up sleeping in the car.
Yeah,
we turned
after.
on the AC.
We came back after, yeah. So, top flight security. All right, so...
That's why people sneak in shit, bro. Because of you two.
We ended up going to Macca's anyway, and then we're like, oh, we'll go back when we get a radio call. We finish our Macca's, no radio call. I'm like, fuck, all right. We go back, like, bro, Saka, they haven't called us. And the radio has that fucking, it can reach.
Yeah.
So, like, let's go fucking, we'll go kick it in the car. Go, turn on the AC pumping, and we both fall asleep. And the radio's going off, we're just asleep, and then my phone rings, and that's what wakes me up. I answer, and it was our supervisor. Well, where are you? What do you mean? He goes, where are you? I'm like, we're here. He goes, bro, the fence jumpers from your area. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? We're here. There's no one fence jumping. He goes, seriously? I'm like, yeah, there's no fence jumping. He goes, oh, all right, well, come on, I need to see you. I'm like, all right, we're coming. Turn off the phone. We go back. Anyway, we walk back, we get to him, and then he rocks up at the same time we rock up, so it looked hectic.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like we were nowhere. He goes, you didn't see the fence jumpers? I'm like, bro, what fence jumpers? We've been here for the past half an hour, nothing happened. He goes, far, must be the other side, and he walks to the other side.
Just that easy.
It was a
That
shit
was it.
shift. Like no one cared. We were sitting outside. The whole time we were there, there was like, do you remember those Canadian girls that were like,
Oh, yeah, the preachers.
come to church, and they wanted us to like.
At a
go-
festival as preachers.
No, they weren't
They
at the
weren't
festival.
inside the festival. They were outside. Then they were like,
Preaching about...
come to
Jesus,
church or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. They were nice people.
And then the
Canadians
copper-
or something. They weren't from here.
No, and
That's
then
why they're nice
and then
people,
the copper,
Canadians,
the cop from Liverpool. Do you remember that guy on the bike?
No.
We spoke to him for like an hour and a half.
Did you?
It was a boring shift.
Top flight security.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, that's what you do. But yeah, I remember my last shift. My last shift security was what's that thing we done? That last Festival X.
Yeah, that was
It
my
was like
last
3 years ago.
one. Yeah.
3 years ago, Festival X. I remember there was these, like me and my brother. You guys were roaming as a team. Me and my brother were roaming as a team. And out of nowhere, we see
Festival
like
X? What was that?
we saw like 6 people sprinting.
The one where we were at entry and that dub in the back of the...
Oh, the one
and we
where
found
we-
Jordan of the bottle. That one?
Yes. The one we tried to get sent home.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Anyway, so me and my brother are roaming, and then out of nowhere, like 6 people start sprinting from outside trying to jump the fence. Anyway,
I remember this one.
so we chase them, and then 5 of them get over. The only one that doesn't get over is their fat friend. So he's halfway up the fence. I've grabbed him and yanked him down, and then I've pulled him down, and he goes, "Oh, fuck, man, fuck, they're my mates." I'm like, "Yeah, fucking too bad, man. Shit, go. What do you do?" He goes, "Fuck, they're my mates." I'm like, "Fuck, I feel sorry for this guy."
Go.
I'm like to him, "Right, listen, go that way and turn left. There's a door there. You'll go in." Are you being serious? I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, thanks, bro, thanks." I'm like, "Bro, go." Go. And then he's like, he's walking, and he goes, and then he turns back around. He goes, "Oh, can I go through there?" But I'm like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Go, I'm telling you to go." He goes, "Oh, shit." He goes, he was like 17, fucking.
Yeah, but wasn't that the same shift where they
Young
jumped
kids.
the fence and the Indian guy got grabbed?
No, that was...
No, we don't want to talk about that one.
Let's not talk about
We
that.
won't talk about that one.
Oh, wasn't that shift?
No, it wasn't that shift.
Calvin Harris popped off that day, bro.
I can't remember anything that happened that
Wow,
day.
actually mad.
Calvin Harris, on Festival X.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hectic. That was cracker.
I actually don't remember Festival X at all. Like, I
It was
remember,
literally the last
I literally
shift we
just
had. It was the one where we
remember.
found the room where there's a dryer there. We just kicked it. We set up the chairs. We hung
We were
out.
watching...
Oh, under the stairs or
Under the
something.
stairs, yeah.
Who was
Ah.
fighting that day? Mundine?
I can't remember. There
Yeah, there was a
boxing
fight. I'm watching it on your phone.
Yeah, was it Mundane and John Wayne Parr?
Probably, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was 3 years
Something-
ago.
something
But it was, we just, fuck, man, we were the worst. We're like the best guards, but the worst at the same time.
I think the best one was the Justin Bieber one.
Justin
Or
Bieber
30
one.
minutes of it.
Well, we got stitched up.
Yeah.
They put us in a position that we didn't want to be in. I'm like, bro,
I'm going home.
I'm going home.
But I was so excited when I saw he's walking.
That was hectic. So, look, paint a picture. We're like to the supervisor, if you don't put us in there, we're going home. This guy's got us behind the stage looking at empty seats.
Yeah. And I ended
Your
saying-
position was, his position
That
was
was-
even worse.
that was
We, and just because we rocked up like 5 minutes late, brother, I run the security game. Come when I want.
Shit.
When I want, all right? Anyway.
Wow, big boss.
All right, so we rock up 5
I'm
minutes
pretty sure
late.
Nick watches our videos too. We'll see what he says about this.
Does he? Yeah, well, I don't work for him anymore.
But we love you, Dick.
Yeah, I do. Nick was
Nah,
a
Nick's
fucking
a-
mad
Yeah, he
cunt.
was.
I
He's
seen him
funny.
at the Dragons game like a couple weeks
I
ago.
love all
He's
of them,
funny,
bro.
always
They were
funny.
all good, but this guy wasn't a part of the company we worked
Yeah, he was the other one.
for. Yeah, it was fucking the ANZ
Red-
security. I can't remember. But
Red, is it?
Red Dawn?
Red Dawn?
I
Yeah.
can't remember. He was fucking
Who?
power tripper. The guy that I
Justin
snapped
Bieber's
it
thing.
at.
Like NES.
Yeah, no, but he was there from Red Dawn. Yeah, anyway, so I'm like to him, bro, if you don't move us, we're leaving. He goes, go. I'm like, Mo, bro, let's go. You start following me. Adele joins in
Yeah, I don't know.
out of nowhere. And then we walk past Bill. When he just looks at us, I'm like, bro, we're going home. Just starts, doesn't say a word. Just
It's
starts
not
walking.
needed, brother. Not needed.
Just starts walking. And then we get to the thing. And because there's like 5 of us signing off.
What about
Nick-
Saj? Was
Michael-
it this follow?
Yeah, Saj was there too.
Or was he the one? Or was he the one like?
Raph as
Oh,
well.
why are we
Saj,
leaving?
yeah, Saj, Raph, that's right. It was like a whole bunch of us. Left it-
Michael Lucas was losing his mind.
Yeah, he went off at the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, what? He goes, if it was one guard, I understand. But fuck, you got like 10 boys that just came, said it's all your fault. And we fucking got paid for that shift.
We did.
Yeah, and we got paid for it. So fuck that guy. If you're watching, I have no idea who he is. I can't remember what he looks like.
I
No.
don't
I don't remember what it looks like. Wallah, I don't remember what it looks like.
But if you remember this, I hope you lost your job, cunt. But yeah, so fuck securities.
I do miss the security days. Especially, like,
I got an email from Sled
you?
a month ago.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
The renewal?
Bro,
Yeah.
renewal for your license.
yeah.
But my paper went past. Why'd they message me?
I got so excited. I'm like, fuck off, bro. I'm going to redo my license. And then I called them. Like, I don't want to pay and then I'll get fucking ripped. I called them. They're like, oh, no, it's a
Automatic thing.
yeah, it's a mistake in our system that
Okay.
sends it out. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
'cause
I can't believe
I
he's
got
got
the
rid
same
of it.
thing.
I told you not
Do you
to.
still have it?
Yes. I do.
Well, I don't know, bro. Once you get married, cuz, you don't want to fuck a work security shit. What are you going to
Like,
do?
you remember that one shift? Like, if you're to be married, you can't do shifts like that.
You know, my wife's the one behind the camera. Yes, but I do. That was
We were
a
16.
what a shift.
Yeah, I was 16 working security.
That lives in my memory forever.
Which one's
that
this?
shift.
Is this
Lost
When
Paradise.
Snorlax
Yeah, it's not.
dropped us.
It's not that. We'll keep that in the history books.
Do you remember the pizza one at the Panthers
Oh
game?
my god! So this is a security guard. Let me talk about this security guard.
He's gonna know we're talking about it if he watches this.
No, he won't remember this. He calls him Snorlax. Now everyone that worked security with us goes, "Fuck, am I Snorlax?" So yes, it's you. If you think it's you, it's you.
If the shoe fits, it's
Wear
you.
it.
That's it. Take it. Run. All right. So this bloke, we'll call him Snorlax. Right. He's standing outside. Big guy. Nothing wrong with that. He's a big fella. All right. This pizza's been sitting out. I swear to God, it was on the bin. It was on
we're working the Penrith game.
Penrith game. Yeah.
At the Penrith-
In the winter.
Penrith Stadium, you can't bring food in from the outside.
Yeah, but it's freezing as well. Freezing, and you remember, bro. You got frostbite on your
yeah,
feet,
Yeah,
bro.
feel
My
fuck,
boots were because we
Yeah,
used
the
to
runners,
work on the field, my boots were ice cold.
bro. It was freezing. Anyway, so I go to sign off, and then this lady comes up. She picks up the pizza from on top of the bin. She goes, "Oh, I don't want to throw this out like it's food." But it's been there since this.
When we got there.
Whatever fan walked in and they said you can't bring this in.
Yeah.
But they kept it there. They didn't throw it in the bin. I don't wanna. She's like, fuck. She looks around and she goes to the office and who's sitting there, Snorlax. She goes, "Oh, do you want this pizza?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah." He takes it off. He opens it and then like, bro, like I thought he's gonna look at it, touch it, feel it, something.
Yeah.
It's a full pizza, bro. I think honestly one slice was missing. Grabs it. Bro, this thing would have been frozen. Grabs
It's
it.
cardboard now.
You
Grabs
can hear
it,
it.
snaps it like this. Doesn't have to slide. No, cracks it. And straight bite. I'm sitting there going, what the fuck?
I look straight up. I don't know why he's talking. This thinks he's eating this. Bro.
Yeah, bro, but that's not, fucking, that's for a dare. Or like, you're a pussy, you won't
Why
do
ain't
it.
no one dead him? Hey, eat the pizza.
I seen it, cuz. Like, she walked up, she goes, "You want this pizza?" Yeah. His eyes lit up. Fucking hell.
It's like fucking. That's disgusting.
That guy lives in Dicey.
on the bulk. Bro.
He's on the bulk, bro. He's on that lifelong bulk.
Good on him, man.
Go hard. No, he was a nice guy. I didn't mind him. You guys hate him more than I do.
I don't hate him. He just ruined the fucking
just
beautiful moment.
He did.
All right, so yeah, that's it really.
We'll save more security stories for that. If you want to hear more, let us know. In
There
the
are so
comments.
many more.
You know what? We are getting new subscribers slowly. If you whatever you want us to talk about, leave it in the comments. If you have questions for us, leave them in the comments.
Yeah,
if you want to send, if you can't comment on here, find our Instagram, send us a message through there.
All found in the description below. So just go through the links there. Just click on it. It's as easy as you like. All right, our Snapchat, our TikTok.
Snapchat?
No, sorry, not
Wow.
Snapchat. We don't have a Snapchat.
We send nudes.
If you want to add Billy, he'll send you nudes. But
I will.
yeah, so his Snapchat will be in the description. It won't be. All right, TikTok and Instagram in the description below. Go there, follow us there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, and don't forget to watch the review. That
Share them all with your friends.
Came out on Tuesday, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
He front kicked him in the face. Salute.